What's up, Mob Crew? I'm Chris, and today's video is a big one. There was a docu-series called The Killing Seasons, in which they covered the Long Island Gilgo Beach killer. And in one of their episodes, which was made back in 2016, a guy calls in claiming he knows who the suspect is. So today's video is going to be broken down into two parts, and trust me, you're going to want to stay until the very end to see why. So in the first part, we're going to break down what was said in the docuseries with the mysterious caller compared with Rex Heuermann's interview with the guy from Bonjour. In the second part of this video, we're going to break down what he actually talks about in the docuseries, and we're going to compare that with an interview that Nikki Brass did, and this is going to blow some people's minds. So this is the Audacity program that I've used many times before, where I break down audio clips when I like to compare voices or do audio enhancements. Now I'm going to play a clip from the docuseries of the mysterious caller's voice. Now do keep in mind that I do believe this recording was either taken from like a speakerphone, which is obviously going to make the tone of your voice different as to where if you were speaking to someone normally. So when we go to compare it to the interview from Bonjour, obviously there's going to be a different change of tone because one is most likely from like a speakerphone recording, whereas the other one he's being clipped in and you're getting the actual source. So keep that in mind, and we're going to go ahead and start. And so here on the bottom, this is all the mysterious caller. So this line here is the mysterious caller. What we have up here is Rex Heuermann's interview, and I just basically took clips of words, 1 to 2 to 3 words that was the same words that he used in this call down here. So first we'll just listen to just a bit of the call itself.
That's who the DA's office was questioning and everything else, and with number one suspect.
So there it is. I'll play it one more time.
And I had heard that's who the DA's office was questioning and everything else, and with number one suspect.
Okay, now I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So now what we got, top row is Rex, and bottom row is the mysterious caller. And I just took words that are used in the interview of Rex and words that were used in the mysterious caller. And so I'm going to play them one after another. So you're going to hear Rex and then the mysterious caller, and then that's going to continue. And then we're going to put them all together.
And that's when I read.
And that's when.
And he was.
And he was.
He was.
He was.
And that's what I.
And that's when.
And I worked for.
I worked.
And that's how the whole thing. Department.
He was.
And he was dealing with.
He was.
He was standing in department.
I had heard.
I heard him.
I had heard.
I had to.
And so now we're going to listen to all the clips put together, as you can see, and they're basically the same words. I basically try to put almost like full sentences together. They're the same words that were used in the mysterious caller with the interview that he did with Rex in Bonjour. So here we go.
And that's what I. And he was dealing. He was. And that's when I worked for department. And he was. He was department. And that's what I.
And we'll go ahead and play that one more time.
And that's what I. And he was dealing. He was. And that's when I worked for department. And he was. He was department. And that's what I.
So I think there's a good possibility that's Rex. There's definitely like the and. He tends to enunciate a little bit. There's definitely some words that are drawn out that I think this could definitely be Rex. So if you're not convinced in part 1, part 2 is going to probably blow your mind. So listen to what the mysterious caller is talking about. And then I'm going to play an interview that was done with Nikki and what she was told when she was talking to Rex at the date. And this is absolutely wild.
And to our post on Backpage, which has led to numerous texts and calls, including one cryptic message that caught our attention. I heard who the Lisk is/was, and it kind of makes sense that he hasn't killed in quite a while. Interesting.
We should call him.
Call him?
Well,
Hey, how you doing? We're the filmmakers who are doing the Long Island serial killer documentary.
You saw our post on Backpage.
yeah. I had heard that the gentleman that owned Atlantis Marine in Riverhead, he was a suspect, and that's when he killed himself.
And how did you hear that?
Well, I work with the police department, and I had heard that that's who the DA's office was questioning and everything else, and, with number 1 suspect.
The man the caller was talking about was James Bissett, a wealthy landscaper and aquarium enthusiast.
Right here.
I said, well, who do you think did it? And obviously he's not going to say me. So he was like, oh, he's like, it could be Bissett, the guy, the aquarium owner. And I feel like he said that in retrospect. I feel like he said that because the sacks that the bodies were in, the burlap sacks, were traceable to Bissett's nursery farm, like nursery that he owned. And I feel like he said that because he knew Bissett would be a suspect when they found the burlap sacks.
Yeah. I had heard that the gentleman that owned Atlantis Marine in Riverhead, he was a suspect, and that's when he...
And that's so crazy that he also mentions that he found these guys on Backpage, which Rex Heuermann was known for using Backpage. So I think there's way too many similarities, and it's kind of crazy. And I really think he was actually trying to possibly frame this guy. And maybe there is even more to this Jim Bissett that we don't even know about. Anyway, hopefully you found this video absolutely mind-blowing like I did. If you can, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you think it's Rex Heuermann that called in? And thank you so much for watching the video, and we'll see you guys next time.